Crafty. I may have broken DB a little bit.
It's real easy to do right now.
By explaining the perler bead instructions in a way that she had not previously understood them. And that's fine. That's just,
What am I supposed to know?
It's fine. We're playing with perler beads today.
Yeah, hold on. We're getting out of touch with how we do this show. Danny, what have you been working on?
Other than breaking your poor brain?
I mean, it's been broken.
I finished my design. I have to finish writing it up, but that's going to be later tonight. But here is my hat. Oh, and a piece of fluff. That's fine.
Of course, as one does.
This is made using an advent calendar of yarn.
Ooh.
And it doesn't have the pom-pom on it yet. I had to take that off because I washed it and blocked it to make it all nice and flat and make the stitches relax. And then we have the matching coordinating hand warmers.
Oh, they look so good.
Thank you. And they're super comfy. And they are stretchy and they are warm. And they come a little ways up the fingers.
Oh my god. What size is... So, when you make those, what size do you knit them in?
I knit the size small.
Okay. That's what I need.
Yes. I know the hands that you're knitting for. You'll need the small.
Yes. That sounded really weird. I know the hands that you're knitting
those
for.
Hands. So that was
I would know those hands anywhere.
That's the big thing I've been working on was I designed and knit up the hat and hand warmer set. And between the hat and the hand warmers, the size small uses less than 4 grams of yarn.
That means nothing to me.
So the advent calendar skeins usually come in 20-gram minis. So it uses like 20% of your mini.
Oh shit, color. Fuck.
So it doesn't use very much at all. So
wow.
If you are someone that wants to do like a bigger project, but you want something that you can definitely get finished in the month of December, which is why I did this, this is great because then you can use a little bit. And if you're just doing the hat, it used like 1.6 grams. So it uses like next to none of your yarn. So you
How many rows is that?
75 plus another, it's like 100 rows ish.
Oh,
with everything all included.
I meant per color, but that makes sense too.
Well, I'm not giving away all the secret sauce.
Well, please let me know so that my stupid ass doesn't
the pattern,
do.
So
I know
it will be right there in the pattern. I promise.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes people say, you use this many grams," and I'm like,
that the grams is just so that like when you're preparing ahead of time, you know that you've got enough yarn.
Oh.
So
yeah.
like if you're not using an advent kit, but you're using up like scrap yarn.
Oh, okay.
You can weigh your scrap yarn and know that, okay, yes, I have like 2 grams of this yarn. So that is more than enough to do this section of this hat. So make sense?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about how people could use yarn as like a replacement word for something else if we're talking about grams of things. Something that's usually
we call it a stash.
I am a sweet, innocent baby girl. I know nothing about that.
I just have heard what people have told me. It's fine.
Well,
but yeah, that is
apparently we haven't gotten to that part of my life yet. People don't tell me shit.
It's fine. But yeah, that is my hat and hand warmer set that I am looking for test knitters for. So if anyone out there is a knitter and wants to use 2 grams of 25 different colors plus
or
the
more
edge banding, let me know. You can hit me up on the Twitter or the Instagram or the Discord or pretty much anywhere that you can find me.
Yep. Danny is all over the place.
Danny is all over the place. What have you been working on, DB? As you roll your eyes at me, okay.
No, so my own personal hello, Ventru. How are you? That's one of my friends from the Nerd Asylum.
Ah, yay! We like nerd asylums.
Yes. Um uh,
What? Hola!
um so my chat over on my Twitch may have found out about a certain thing, Danny.
A certain thing?
Yeah, I know. Not everybody knows, but they want me to do an art stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think you should.
So people have given me some ideas that I will be working on soon.
Of course they have. Because people
One
are
of
good
them
at
was
that.
Ren. Yeah.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of them being Ren.
Uh-huh. Ren is very good at
But
providing ideas.
Ren is very good at providing ideas. Obviously, finger paint by numbers. Yeah, that's what it is.
I
It
mean, we could do
sounds a
that
lot
too.
worse. It sounds a lot worse when I just don't say it, but
Uh-huh. But also more fun that way, so, you know.
it is, but I'll just say it.
No, that's fine. You don't have to.
Sorry,
You can make people go to your other channel. And...
I'm not, so what? I'm not doing that. Not for a while. I'm not willing to put all of that out there. But so, I'm gonna be working on that. I also started working on, oh, well, not started, that fucking, so things that we have learned. Danny does not always, hi, Danny's mom.
Oh, hi,
Um, Danny doesn't always tell DB how things should be done.
Mom! What did I not tell you now?
You know, the advent calendar thing. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to use a whole skein. I was like, how do people do this all in December?
Well, no,
Now
it depends
I know.
on the pattern because lots of them do expect you to use the whole thing. And lots of them, the pattern says, knit until you use it up.
This pattern did not say that, Danny.
Well,
The
but
never-ending scarf. I added another color.
I would have also assumed that I had to use all of it if I were knitting that one. So,
Yeah, I don't think you would have. You would have read the instructions better.
do the instructions actually say to stop after X number of rows?
I have to go look. I only read it every now and then. I know the pattern by heart now. I would hope I know the pattern by heart now.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
I also have been working on my advent shawl from last year, but I only got to the next color because I stopped to design the hat and gloves.
Your dad's here, so I better be on my best behavior. Not really.
Oh,
He
no,
probably
he
thinks
expects
I'm
you to
funny.
swear. It's fine.
So little is expected of me on this channel.
No. They expect a lot of swearing.
Oh. Anyway, on top of all of that, Danny and I have done, well, Danny, what are we doing today?
Oh, wait, I did more things.
Oh, I thought we moved on because you asked me what I had done, and that's how our thing does.
Oh, well, I thought we would, like, go back and forth. I did one other thing.
Okay, there was my one thing. What the fuck is that?
It's yarn. I spun it. And it's this really pretty gradient. It's hard to show off in this weird form because it's still drying because I had to wash it and thwack it, which is my favorite part. Oh. What are you?
Okay. Ooh, what is that? It's yarn. God damn it!
It's hand spun yarn. It used to be just fiber fluff, but now it is yarn.
Oh, Danny, it's so pretty.
Thank you. I'm very excited about
it. So are you hit it against something like a chair or a husband?
A bathtub. You soak it to get it to sort of relax, and then you hold it real tight in one hand and you smash the hell out of it against the bathtub, and that helps like relax the fibers and lock them into place.
Oh, okay.
But it's a lot of fun, and it's really loud and it scares the dogs.
I'm just a girl sitting here in front of her friend, basically having a breakdown.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm just destroying you. I don't mean to.
Uh,
Mrs. Linja, my spinning wheel is a Craft Rose.
the crazy shit that you have in your house. A spinning wheel?
Yes,
What are you, Sleeping Beauty?
sure. And my
Listen,
spinning wheel has a name.
if I could take the eternal nap that she takes, dear
Oh
God.
yeah, that would feel nice, wouldn't it?
Or I would wake up and not be able to move because my back is out of place.
Oh, but you might actually feel rested. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
What is that? What is rested?
I know, right? Yes, I'm very lucky to have that wheel. I used to go to the Into the Wool Fiber Retreat. It is no longer, unfortunately.
Jesus.
But one of the things they did was they had a wheel tasting, basically, where a bunch of people were really nice and brought their spinning wheels in and let other people try them. So you could sit down at different spinning wheels and like feel how they treadled and how they moved. And so I got to try like 6 different spinning wheels. And one of them was the Maja Craft Rose. And I was like, this is the one that just feels right. Like, there are a whole bunch of different things you need to know about spinning wheels before you get one. You can get a single treadle or a double treadle. There are different orifices for the yarn. I like the Delta orifice that the Maja Craft has.
I am not mature enough for you to be using the
Like
word orifice.
I realized that as I was saying it. I'm like, oh no, TV's gonna break because I'm using that word. But it's the opening where the yarn goes through.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know what an orifice is, but my brain
but it's so funny.
It's also just a weird word.
It is.
Like,
it is an
without
odd
it
word.
implicating other things, it is literally one of the weirdest words ever.
It is a strange one.
But you said orifice too many times. Why do you have 3 spinning wheels? Why do you need so many spinning wheels?
Because they all work differently. I have a second on the way. I have an e-spinner on the way. I backed a Kickstarter for an e-spinner.
Oh. What the fuck is that?
It is a plug-in spinner. It doesn't have treadles for you to use your feet on. There's a power button.
I feel like the treadles would be a decent workout, though.
They absolutely can be.
Wow.
But,
also, no more Into the Wool?
no, they are not doing that retreat anymore, unfortunately.
Why? Is there a reason or no?
It was getting to be too much. And it was organized by, like, one woman with another one helping her. So it was, like, 2 of them at most doing all the stuff. And that's just a lot for 2 people.
No, that is a lot for 2 people. As DB disappears off screen for a little bit.
It's fine. We know where you are. You're just over there. It's fine. It's cool.
I've really effed this one up. Dear God, look at how warpy it is.
Oh. It'll be fine.
I don't think I can use it. I don't think it's the right size. No.
Is it too small?
Yeah.
Oh. So we are working on perler bead projects today. Do you have your box handy? I have my box handy. I'll hold it up.
I do have my box handy. I also have a bunch of fucking perler beads everywhere.
There we go. Now it's not shiny. So we are making perler bead Christmas things. Mine is a gingerbread house.
My God.
What's that?
This goes to my winder. I've been looking for this everywhere.
Well,
I have been winding yarn by hand because I
no.
couldn't find the goddamn clamp.
Well, now you have it, and it'll be better. Life will be happy.
Remember. I wasn't in with the perler bead bullshit.
Because life. But yes, so we're making these things. And
oh yeah,
they're going to be big. Well, they're
gonna be big. Yeah,
well,
I also
the size of the front that mine is going to be. So it's not that huge.
So I have this one. This one is Santa's Workshop. One of the things that had us busting up laughing before we even started was the fact that it says on the back, have an adult finish your project by fusing your beads with an iron.
Yep. I'll get an adult to do it for me. Mom, you want to come back to Georgia and fuse my beads for me?
Aww.
Aww.
I gotta meet your mom sometime when she comes to
Yeah.
the US.
One of the other things that had us cracking up a little bit
Fuck.
is if you've never made perler bead things before, maybe you didn't know, but they come with these instructions, and I'm not going to show it for too long because, you know, copyrights and stuff, but they have these like patterny bits that show you where to put the beads. But if you put your thing on top, you're just looking through it and stacking the beads right on where they go. Which apparently DB didn't know, and the last time we did it, she was not doing it like that, and that made her life more difficult. But now she knows.
I mean, my life is usually difficult,
Da,
so.
da, da, da.
The more you know. Oh my god. What
Yes.
am I gonna work on first? Jesus.
Well, I am working on the front of the little house. I've got a door and a wreath, and that's why we're not showing you today the project screen, because I have to get right over top of it to
Neat.
see where the beads go, and you'd just be seeing.
Oh, there's
back of my
more. I was like,
What do you mean there's more?
well, I was looking at this and I was like, okay, this does not look like the whole pattern. That's because it's not, DB, you
There's
dingus.
much, much, much more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, mine is 4 sides, so there's a lot of beads. 10,000 beads. Oh, Mom Karen says please don't tell her kids about this. I posted about it on Instagram, and she immediately sent me a message saying, "Don't tell my kids about this." Okay.
Hey, Danny's mom, give me Karen's information. I'll tell them about it. Put it in a little nice postcard.
Well,
Send it to Karen. You don't know me.
this is how we see if my nieces actually pay attention to my posts on Instagram, because I don't know if they actually follow me. I followed their accounts, but I don't know if they're following me back, so if they follow me, it may be too late.
Dude, this is overwhelming.
Just start in a top corner and work your way down.
Yeah, the problem is I'm looking at like 600 different squares going, which one do I start with?
I don't think it matters, because everything... So I went ahead and looked through all this, and the way it works is everything gets fused flat, and then they're like little interlocking corners.
Yes, I
And you worry
see
about
that as
part
well.
later.
I think maybe I'll just start with the whitest part, and that would be the base.
Yeah?
I think that makes the most logical sense, as that is the beads that are most sorted.
Yes, there are, it took me 3 hours to sort my beads.
I feel like you may have less colors than I do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they're all in these cute little cups that I got from the dollar store, because yeah, I needed something to put them in, so.
15 so far.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that I only have 12.
I hope next year you get the more complicated one.
Are we going to do another set of these next year?
We talked about it. Remember, we were talking about doing one of these every year, so we have a little village.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I totally need a perler bead village.
But Danny doesn't listen to me.
Danny totally listens. Danny just has the memory of a squirrel.
Oh God, Danny, I don't know if I could do this over top of this.
And if you can't, then you can't, and that's fine. You can
'Cause
do
my-
it beside it. So
I didn't realize that you could do it over top of it. I feel like
yeah, that's why the plate thing is clear.
Yo, thank you. That makes so much sense. I am just a goober.
Well, I want to say when I was a kid, the plates were white,
Oh, really?
but that was a long time ago.
How long was it?
A long time ago, bitch.
Damn.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
uh oh, that's awesome.
Ooh. Yeah, perlers are like oddly satisfying.
They're
It's like cross stitch but faster.
I don't know if that's the case.
Well,
No, you're right. It probably is like cross stitch but faster.
and I mean, if you wanted to, you could use a cross stitch pattern and convert it to perler beads quite easily.
I have.
Nice.
That's how my girlfriend has gotten Pokemans.
Nice.
I don't know. Hmm.
You don't know?
Yeah. Trying to make sure I have it aligned correctly, but I may just have to do it. I'm gonna have to do the side beside it because I'm so used to just looking at it as I do it.
Yeah. It's a sash!
Sash! Why
Welcome!
aren't you in bed?
Don't you know none of the geese sleep, my friend?
Oh, that's fair.
Except Adam, who naps all the time.
Oh, holiday. Speaking of, dude,
Oh, that's a lot of energy drinks, man.
honey.
How's
Oh,
your
God.
heart? Is it
It goes
exploding
pitter
yet?
patter, pitter patter. Okay. Okay. So here's the earth. Also, this fucking pattern has 3 shades of green.
Yeah, mine has 2 shades of brown that are right next to each other that are really close.
Yeah, same.
I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Gingerbread is all the same color. Except for the weird shading of it.
I think my reindeer are a different color, maybe. This is gonna drive me crazy.
The shadows on the gingerbread house are
A darker color,
a darker
yeah.
color. Oh, 1:26 a.m. and you're still up. That's still very late or early. For a weeknight, at least.
Danny, that's because we're old.
Well, yes. And have, like, stupid day jobs make us get up.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't like that part of the day job. I mean, there are lots of parts of the day job that I don't like, but the first part of the day job that I don't like is the part that's in the day.
The waking up?
Yeah. The part that's the day part.
Oh, this is gonna be... I think I made a mistake. I should not have started with the white base.
Oh.
Because it's a lot... this is a lot of counting.
Oh. Can you, like, put it on the thing to get the outline and then just fill in?
That's what I'm kind of trying to do at this point.
Well, I suppose if you're counting, I should not, like, throw at numbers. Like Knitting Daddy does.
Yeah, well, he's a butthead.
But he's a fun butthead. We like him.
That's debatable.
So, in addition to working on perler bead stuff, we are talking about a really good movie today. A movie that we have both enjoyed. Yeah? You liked it.
Okay, yeah, I did.
See, I chose well.
It made me want to write a book. Just stupid.
Oh. I mean, it is still technically November.
No, no, Danny, bad,
What?
bad.
Just saying that there's like a collective
How dare
book writing
you?
energy this month. How dare I what?
You know.
I am not doing anything except pointing out
It
that it
listen,
is November.
it is one day until the end of November. I'm not writing a book in a day.
Well, no, but this is the month that there's a lot of like book energy. Exactly. There is nothing wrong with liking a cute, sappy romance movie. Despite what my dog may be saying. Oh, it's just murder time. That's fine.
My little black heart says otherwise.
Oh, well, tough. Because you enjoyed it. And I have the tweets or the texts or the Discord messages to prove it. Because, you know, I am very familiar with The Holiday. It was a 2006 movie with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet and Jack Black and Jude Law.
Mm-hmm.
And I have watched it a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's one of your favorites.
It is. It is not one that I watch much outside of the Christmassy type season.
I don't know. I don't watch Christmas movies outside of Christmas season as is.
Yeah, I don't tend to do that either. But some Christmas movies don't feel like Christmas movies, if that makes sense. Like,
Danny,
what?
I'm gonna tell you that it really sounded when you said it that what you like that oh, I don't really do that either.
Oh,
I know that's not how you meant
no.
to say it, but that's how you
That's how it
said it.
sounded,
I was
yeah.
like, Danny.
I mean, I watch sappy movies all the time, but I don't tend to watch this particular one outside the Christmas season. But if there's a Christmas movie on Hallmark, I'm probably watching it regardless of the time of year.
That's fair. Listen, I was the one who found the last Christmas movie that we watched.
Oh, yeah, that was a ridiculous fun one.
It was still fun.
Like, it was a Christmas movie with a lot of knitting, so...
And that's all we care about.
That's what mattered, really. There wasn't any
accurate
knitting in this
knitting.
one, but
no, there wasn't.
That's the only drawback.
The accuracy of the knitters.
Oh, yes, While You Were Sleeping. That one I watch a lot, too.
I don't know what that is. That's scary.
Oh, you should watch that sometime. We'll do a watch thing like we did with this one, where you just, like, send me messages while you watch it.
God, who's the guy who played Iris's pest? That man always shows up.
But I know his face, and he's always an asshole.
Yeah, because he was in A Knight's Tale.
Oh, he was!
Yes.
Yeah, no, he always plays the asshole.
Yeah.
My keyboard is on the other side of all my perler beads, and I'm afraid that if I reach for it to start Googling things, I'm going to knock over all the beads, and that would be really
We're just
sad.
not going to Google today. Sorry, guys. I know that's what you came here for.
You came to watch us do the Google. We are sad to disappoint you, but yeah.
Yeah, we're not Adam.
That is true.
And usually we only Google if one of us didn't watch the thing.
Or we don't have a lot of things to say about it.
Like fucking Thanksgiving. I'm still mad about it.
Oh, hey. I just got the notification that we're live. Good job, Stream Elements. That's fine.
Oh, no, I think that's Twitch. That's a Twitch problem.
Oh. It's fine.
Oh, my God.
But hey, if you're joining us late because you only just got the notification, welcome.
That's fair, yeah.
So, as always, we are a spoiler-full zone, so if you don't want spoilers about The Holiday from 2006, which is, like, 17 years ago now?
Oh, God, Danny, how dare you?
Look. Yeah. there was something that came up earlier today that I was like, I haven't done this since my first year of university. Oh God, that was that long ago. And I did the math and it was that long ago. So yeah, if you haven't seen a movie from 2006 and you don't want to be spoiled about it, then goodbye. Yeah, nope. I cannot complain about age with some other people around. That's fine. But point being,
Speak not of the passage time.
point being that you've had plenty of opportunities to watch a movie from 2006.
I do not have a 28-year-old child. Oh, your child is younger than I am?
Yep. Better than her child being older than you. That would be very
Hello,
upsetting.
Greg.
Hey, it's Knitting Daddy. He can shout out numbers in the chat.
It's not gonna do anything.
That's true. Where were we? All right, we were talking about how this is going to be a spoiler-filled zone because we're going to like
As
recap
it
the movie
always
and then talk
is.
about it, and it'll be cool. And yeah. Oh, he's using all the good numbers, and they're all multiples of. Well, okay, the ones that I saw are all multiples of 7. 3 and 19. Still.
I'm not looking.
Probably for the best. Yeah, by the way, there's going to be a lot of looking down because we're doing these parlor bead things, which is why I made sure I had a nice part in my hair so that, something clean to look at. I don't know.
You get to look at my grays.
Oh, well, yeah, I've got a bunch of those too. It's fine.
Oh, no, it's coming out bad. I need a haircut and a really good dye.
It's all good. Right. The movie. So the basic premise of the movie is 2 women find each other on a home exchange website, which I guess was a thing. And it was sort of like the precursor to Airbnbs, where you and another person just agreed to switch homes for whatever length of time. So, like, you switched cars, homes, everything. Which is a really fascinating and kind of weird
Terrifying.
concept.
Terrifying idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't break my shit.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the feeling. But apparently it was a thing. It is not a thing that I knew anyone who did.
No. I wonder if it wasn't actually a thing and they just made it up for the movie.
I mean, that's a possibility too.
It does sound like something a bunch of rich people would do, though, which all of these people were. So
yes,
my poor ass couldn't afford it.
I certainly could not afford the last minute flight across
the next
Atlantic
day.
Ocean.
The next day.
Like that was very short notice for a flight. And I mean, there was a point where my parents were doing some like fun traveling once my sister and I had moved out, and they would decide, okay, yeah, we want to go somewhere this week. But what they would do is go to the travel agent who would find like flights for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you'd get like a super deal on it. It wasn't, I want to go to this specific place at this specific time. It was, I want to go somewhere in the next week. And that could work. But yeah, that was going to be an expensive flight.
How's tomorrow? Bad. Like, what do you mean how's tomorrow? I don't even think I could request time off at that point.
Although the Cameron Diaz's character was her own boss and already had given her employees time off. And
yes.
Kate Winslet's character, Iris, works for a newspaper that was going to basically be closed for a couple of days for the holidays. So they already knew they both had time. But still.
I guess, but still.
Yeah, no, that seemed wild, but, cool.
God.
But yeah, the two women meet up on this home exchange website because they need vacations. We'll get into why in a minute. And
Boys.
yeah, they decide to switch homes. And so Iris, the British lady, flies to LA.
LA.
And Amanda flies to England and stays in this little place in Surrey. And it is lovely. So
lovely.
The main characters, they're the two women, Amanda and Iris.
Mm-hmm.
And then very, very soon after arriving, Amanda meets Iris's brother.
Yes.
What's his
Jude
name?
Law. Graham.
Graham, yes. She meets Graham, played by Jude Law. And he is the drunk.
Yeah, has sex with him. Just has sex with him.
She does.
Night one has sex with him in his sister's bed.
That never actually gets addressed in the movie. No one's weirded out by it. So, there's that. That's probably the most unbelievable aspect of the whole thing.
I am gonna need to text my sister and tell her if she ever does that, I will have to murder her.
Yep. That's why I have a guest room.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, her little cottage, though, it looked very, like...
It was very efficient. There was not a lot of extra space.
Yeah, exactly. But I would straight up murder. She's a strong, independent woman. I'm not fling shaming. Don't have sex in my bed.
It's not the sex, it's the location. That's the problem is.
It's literally not the sex. Good for her. I'm so happy that she got it because her boyfriend originally sounded like ass. No. Get it, girl. Don't have sex in my bed. How should I have sex?
You started this, DB. You get to have this conversation with our audience now.
Sorry, Sash. I'm not sorry.
So, Sash, what happened was DB went on a bit of a rant because one of the characters had sex in his sister's bed. And it's a problem for DB. It's fine.
Boyfriend was not. No.
No. Was he?
No, he was not. Hold up.
No.
He looks like him. He was not him.
Ant-Man is Paul Rudd.
Paul.
And that was not Paul Rudd. The boyfriend was not Paul Rudd.
I mean,
but he has a similar look, but it was not.
He's a white man in Hollywood.
Okay, yeah.
Same. They all have a similar look. There's a lot of dark-haired, bright eyes guy, but I think he has dark eyes.
But he's been in other stuff. I recognize him from
his name is Edward Burns.
Okay.
And he was at Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, okay.
And let's see. Alex Cross is one of the newer ones. Man on a Ledge, Newlyweds, Friends with Kids.
I saw
27 Dresses.
Oh, 27 Dresses. Yes, I know him from that.
His name was George. But yeah, no, when I first saw him, I also went, is that Paul Rudd? It wasn't. He was voted sexiest man of like 2020 or some shit like that.
Oh, we should back up.
Edward.
The reason the women decide to switch up is because they both just got screwed by the men in their lives. So
Jasper is a dickhead, and I wanted him to get thrown into the English Channel.
Yes, Jasper is terrible. Jasper is the one that Iris was with.
Schmitten.
But he cheated on her with someone.
No, I don't think he cheated on her.
That's what? No, that's what she
Yes.
had told the girl initially.
Okay, but it kind of okay.
It got complicated after that, but the whole thing was because the friend was saying, when you catch your man with another woman, you tell him, you end things. You don't talk to him anymore. You don't do his bloody laundry. So he was with Iris-ish, and then she caught him with this other woman, and she should have broken it off, but he kept reeling her in and sort of making promises that he was only kind of half-keeping. And then it got announced in front of everyone that
he was getting married to another woman.
Yeah, he announced that he was getting married in front of like everyone, so she couldn't even go have a good cry because
their boss announced it.
Yes, they announced it at the Christmas party. Because
wanted her.
She writes the wedding announcements.
Yeah, and they wanted her to cover the wedding
because it was the scoop. I'm like, oh no, Iris. So she was very sad and depressed and unhappy about all of this, understandably so.
Yeah, she turned on the gas to her stove.
But then she thought better of it. She just
I know. She said, "What am I doing? Thank God," because I was like,
"I point." But
So I identify a lot with these two women. Cameron Diaz threw her stupid ass boyfriend out after finally getting him to admit that he cheated
with his secretary. Yep.
And I was like, girl, good. You got him to, and then she punched him in the face twice.
Yes, she did. And it hurt her hand.
Yes. But I was like, damn, son. And then Iris, I just love Iris. Iris is great.
But that is what prompted them to both say, let's just get out of town for our vacation time. Let's not be here anymore.
Yes.
So they both went on vacation. Iris had her cottage up for home exchange. Amanda found it. They had a cute little internet exchange, which I felt was quite well done. Like, they didn't make you read everything on the screen because they were narrating what they were typing, but they were doing it in a way that wasn't like
annoying,
uncomfortable and annoying.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times the way people narrate stuff can just grate on me, but this one didn't. It was well done.
It wasn't intrusive kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't go into like huge amounts of detail about what was going on in their life.
Right.
Which I liked.
Yeah, I think it's because the messages were kept so simple that it worked really well.
Yeah.
I think that if they'd been narrating like huge chunks of text, it would have been awkward.
Yeah. And which I'm sure there was, like, in reality, there would have been huge blocks of text.
Way more conversation than we saw. But
yeah.
They also, like, did internal monologue stuff while they were narrating.
Yes.
Like, when they were describing each other. Or themselves to each other. It's like, single. And then, to themselves, alone, sad, all that.
Oh, yes! Same girl.
But they didn't text that. But it was a good way of, like... It was a good way of integrating it all. I liked it.
I did like how Cameron Diaz was like, are there any men in your town? And she just goes, none. No. And I'm like, okay, well.
There's your very attractive and single brother.
Yeah.
Which I guess I can see why she wouldn't have thought of him. Particularly because, that would be weird.
Well, yeah, but she also knew that her brother was a player.
Yeah, he did have a bit of a womanizer reputation, apparently. Although...
I mean, not really. He wanted to have fun. We
were led to believe that, based on, like, the opening scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
With him making eyes at a girl, and,
Listen, if Jude Law wants to make eyes at me at a pub, I'd be like, okay, bitch! My asexuality might go out the window. That's not true. I'd just be like, oh, you seem lovely.
I'd probably ask for an autograph.
I didn't mean actual Jude Law,
I
but
know.
like, but yeah.
Yeah.
And this is young Jude Law. Not that he is not attractive now. I'm just saying.
But, you know,
Jude Law.
he has
You've met
changed in a
Jude
very
Law?
positive... What? Sash?
Sad.
We need the story, baby. How did you meet Jude Law? Was it just like...
It's a tiny country. Sorry. I'm an ass.
In London? Okay, okay.
Well, that makes sense. Okay, what was your exchange with Mr. Law? He was doing a premiere for some film, and then he came into one of the bars. Nice.
Nice. That's very cool. No one famous ever came into the bars where I worked, or at least...
I was about to say something mean, and I stopped myself.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm a bad person.
That is an excellent way to think about it, Tanya.
What?
When confronted with an aesthetically pleasing human, I would cuddle that so hard.
Yeah, that's true. Sash is being mean to me.
I mean, you're being sassy, which is just an observation. It's not being mean.
Sash is being mean to me.
Sash is not being mean to you. Sash is being Sash. And we appreciate that he's here.
Yeah, we do. I'm just being an ass, as per usual.
So once they switch, Iris meets Graham, and they get busy
have
doing things.
Sex in his sister's bed.
I was trying not to bring that up again, but on the other side of the Atlantic, Iris enjoys the massive house that Amanda has.
Oh my god!
Oh, the movie room.
That room, that house.
So many DVDs. I was very jealous. I'm working on developing a collection like that, but I am not there yet. Mostly because they don't sell DVDs in places much anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. Amazon is your friend.
Yeah, although I discovered that Big Lots also sells a lot of movies for like $3. So,
Did I fuck up?
maybe? I don't know.
I fucked up.
Oh. Well, you know, mistakes were made. It's expected.
It's one peg.
Oh. Well, you can fix
Wasn't that much of a fuck up, yeah. It's just my eyes are jumping lines again.
Yeah. That's what happens when there's so much.
Well, and also, it's basically one fucking color.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made. Okay.
It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, yeah. There's the fun little plastic paper.
Oh.
You know, that is an excellent point, Tanya. I don't know where else they would have had the sex.
There's a sofa where he was gonna sleep. You have your fun and then you go to bed.
Well, or you sleep in your sister's bed.
Nasty.
Anyway. Iris meets Amanda's neighbor.
Oh, yes.
Arthur. And I love the Iris Arthur story so much.
Yes.
Arthur is the sweetest man.
Is 90 years old, and was I worried that he was gonna die the whole time? Yes.
But he did not.
Thank God.
A trooper.
He's a trooper.
And he had so many, like, good little pearls of wisdom. Iris took him out to dinner because she didn't know anyone, and
he introduced her to all of his friends.
And he told her that in life there are leading ladies and there are best friends, and that she was a leading lady, but she was playing the part of the best friend.
Yes.
And, like, totally gave her the confidence boost she needed, and was more helpful than years of therapy had been.
That seems bad. I feel like she needed a different therapist.
Well, yes, that doesn't say much good about her therapist. But
All you need is an old man to tell you how life should be.
well, sometimes that is what you need. But he was a screenwriter back in the early days of all the movies, um, the film companies,
Mm-hmm.
and he had fantastic stories about his youth and his amazing wife.
Yes,
And,
that was adorable.
and then she meets Jack Black's character,
She met him
Miles.
before.
She did, yes, she met him when he came to try to pick up Amanda's ex's stuff
Laptop. Yeah. And she was like, let me confer with Amanda, which is what she should have done.
Yeah,
Because you never know when people are going to be weird.
right. Like, you just don't let some random person have this probably expensive piece of equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Uh,
but he comes back to pick it up later, and Iris is having a little party with Arthur and his buddies.
Hanukkah.
A Hanukkah party.
Yeah, it was cute.
Like, it's just the whole thing is, it feels very wholesome. Like the problems they have are problems for sure, but they feel like
They're fixable.
yes.
They're fixable.
And while there are some bits where you're like, please just talk about this, it's not that they're not talking about it because that's a good plot point. It's because, the character doesn't actually know what they're feeling right now, and they need to go and process it and
Yes.
figure out what they're feeling. But as soon as they figure it out, they come back and they're like, hi, guess what? It turns out I love you. And, things work out. Sort of,
Yeah.
maybe. We don't know, but they're going to try.
I mean, it seems like it works out enough for them to spend New Year's together.
Yeah.
It works out enough.
It works out enough. But it felt less forced than a lot of
Other movies,
like Christmas
I agree.
rom-coms.
Yeah, fucking Christmas. All those Hallmark movies.
A lot of those feel very forced. And that's okay if that's what you are aware you're getting into.
They're all the same movie, Danny.
And sometimes I want to watch the same movie. I want to know how it's going to end without even realizing it. I want to be able to fall asleep in the middle of it and wake up halfway through another one and take 20 minutes to realize that it's not the same movie anymore. And sometimes that's just what I want.
That's fair.
There's a time and a place for these things.
Yeah, okay.
I like Greg's comment. Man, check. Old, check. I'm qualified.
You're not. He's 90.
Okay, you're not quite therapist age yet. Or therapist replacement age. How's that?
Mm. Oh, shitballs.
Yes, sappy, stupid movies are comfort food for the brain. They really are.
Yeah, I guess.
And I'm not going into these movies with the expectation that they're going to be good. Although this one
Oh, no.
was good.
This one is
I
good.
liked it.
Yeah, no. There are certain... Okay, don't get me wrong. I sometimes like the sappy movies. The problem I have is I'm not always down for, Hallmark, because I do want a variation of sappy.
Right.
Give me a little something more in my sappy Christmas movies.
And that is absolutely valid to want.
Yeah.
And that's why, there are some other Christmas movies that I also enjoy watching quite a bit.
Die Hard, yes.
I don't
The
know
best.
that I've ever actually watched Die Hard all the way through. As... Yep.
Well, I'm changing what our Christmas movie is for next year.
Okay, I thought you were going to say for next week. No.
No. We've already picked.
Okay.
And not next week, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Though, honestly, we could literally do this next week and still have this fucking project to do.
I mean, yeah, no, it's gonna take
I have
forever.
to get at least the fucking base done.
So, my kit here has 4 sides of instructions.
Yes.
So if I can get through 2 sides today, that would be ideal. I don't know if I'm going to, but, it would be ideal.
I'm looking at one of the sides that I'm doing right now. There's no way I'm going to get all of this done. Which, that's okay. It's just a lot.
Yeah. Maybe do a little bit in between streams.
Really, DB? You dingus? I'm glad I saw that. I put an extra bead in a place that it shouldn't be.
Oh, that's fine. That happens.
Okay, now we'll go down the sets.
I don't think I used the tweezer things last time, but I'm using the crap out of them this time.
Oh, I'm not even using the tweezers that they gave me. I'm using some other ones that were in the box that I had, that were just loose in a box.
You're using good tweezers.
No. They're still the same shitty tweezers. Okay. They're just not the green ones. They're white. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie of all times, including movies that have not yet been made. Listen, Knitting Daddy, I feel like Violent Night might have Die Hard beat.
What?
I am ready for this movie where Santa beats the shit out of a bunch of bad guys.
Oh dear. Is that a new one?
Yes!
Oh my.
It has the guy who plays Hopper being Santa.
Oh, you were telling me about this.
It's coming out on Friday.
Oh dear. What's it
and
coming
if no
out
one the theater.
Okay.
Yeah. If no one goes to see it with me, I'm gonna see it by my goddamn self.
Okay.
Need more friends that watch movies in my area.
Yeah, even before the pandemic, I didn't go out to the movie theater very often.
There's a Die Hard advent calendar?
What? Oh, yes! I have seen that! In fact, I think I saw it somewhere on Instagram or maybe Discord today. Someone was showing a picture of it.
I need it.
Well, do the Google and I'm sure you'll find it.
Listen, there's a bunch of pegs in the way for me to do, the peg closet.
Yep. Yep.
It's things that have come out of World for Weird.
Oh, yep.
I really need to edit.
It's fine.
But life is hard, man.
Life is very busy and challenging.
And there's been a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
My God, come here. You son of a bitch. I'm getting to the end of this cubby.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to refill my white beads.
Oh, you didn't even. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
What do you mean refill? Did you dump some into a little bowl?
Yes, I'm using my little container, but I have 2 this size full of white beads.
Oh, fuck me. Okay,
but
that's where I was
easier to work out of the small one.
I was so confused. I was over here did you make me think that you sorted all of your stuff and then you didn't actually sort? Yeah, you did. Of course you did. And you're like, it took me 3 hours. And DB was like, it took me days and I still didn't get it done.
Look, I started sorting after my parents left because I was sad and I needed to occupy myself. Okay. So I sat there with the TV tray and I put some sort of movie on. I don't even remember what it was. I'm like, I'm not going to think about them being gone. I'm just going to put beads in boxes. So I did.
Listen, I tried to do that at my desk, and there's too many distractions.
Yeah.
I tried to just put on Twitch and do the thing. And I did it for a little bit. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'm done. Because it was getting annoying. I was getting annoyed that they didn't just fucking prepackage all this shit with their
I
same
know.
goddamn colors. You're telling me, Perler, that you can't, you have to. You have individual color packs that you sell people.
Why can't you just do it like that?
Yeah. Nope, we're gonna mix it all up. That's fun. No, it's not.
But then again, I can see doing that as part of making this a project for, like, the kids that you just want to keep them occupied for days.
Sweet summer child. No child is actually doing this.
I don't know. They might.
Mm.
I would have.
We're from a different time, Danny.
You are right, Sash. DB has anger tonight, and it is fine.
No, DB has had a rough couple of days. DB has opinions about other things that she cannot voice, so she is voicing ones about things that don't matter.
Like Jasper and his assholery.
Fucking Jasper needs to die.
The way he friggin' showed up on the doorstep.
Oh, I found your Christmas present. Fuck you. She bought you a first edition book, you ass.
And you just showed up and didn't actually break up with the woman that you're going to marry. You just sort of expect her to come and be your side piece. And like, no. Yeah. And she broke up with him very politely, all things considered.
Yeah. She told him to fuck off in the most polite British way possible.
I was very proud of her for being...
I wasn't. I wanted her to punch him in the face in the yard like Cameron Diaz did.
Well, not all of us can be Cameron Diaz. Some of us are more Kate Winslet. So watching it through, I may have watched it a couple of times in the last couple of weeks just because, you know, research, right? And
sure.
Not because I would watch it anyways. But I think there's only one swear in the whole thing.
Is there?
There's only one that I noticed, and that was when Iris spills everything to Miles and explains why she's there and how she's everything that Jasper's done. And he looks at her and says, well, fuck, you need this more than I do, and hands her the vodka.
I don't even remember that. Of course, Jack Black had the fuck.
Yeah. But it was just, like, so completely...
normal.
Like, I don't think there was anything else you could say in reaction to all of that.
No. Come here, little beat. No.
But I absolutely adored the Iris and Arthur interactions. They made me so happy. Like, everyone needs something sweet like that in their lives.
I'm waiting for mine.
For your sweet old man?
I guess so.
Guess you gotta go to LA and...
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. Although I actually enjoyed LA when I went there. I wasn't too deep in it, though. I was in one of the suburbs.
My aunt lived in Anaheim, so...
Yeah. And the traffic wasn't as bad as I had been led to believe it would be. Like,
I think that also depends on, like, what time you're going through parts of it.
Well, I was on my way to LAX at, like, 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And, I mean, traffic wasn't great, but also I've driven in Atlanta, so...
Oh, yeah. I mean, you live around another really big city. Like...
Yeah, I feel like if you can deal with Atlanta traffic without killing anyone, a lot of other places are not as bad.
That's fair, I guess.
Not that I particularly enjoy Atlanta traffic, but
I don't drive when I'm in Georgia.
that's probably for the best.
I get to my girlfriend's and then she drives. Mainly because she knows where the hell we're going.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
And still, sometimes you end up in places that your friend chooses and you have dinner in a graveyard.
Danny, just because the one time you picked a place for us to eat just had to be a fucking graveyard.
Yep. That's just... We're not going to get past that. That is just a good story.
Yeah. Also, we don't have to get past it. You took 2 goths to a graveyard.
That is true. That is not an uncomfortable place for you to be, I suppose.
No.
One of my cousins got married in a graveyard.
I think you told us that while we were there.
I think so. Yeah.
So I need 3 more.
I forgot how, like, almost meditative perler beating can be.
Meditative, frustrating.
You know. Tomato, tomato.
Those are some words.
They are words. Oh, we brought food with us to a park that just happened to be right up against a graveyard. Tanya was asking if there was food there. Like, we picked up takeout.
I got Zaxby's.
We thought we were meeting at a park. And it was a park. It was just a park right up against a graveyard.
It was a pavilion right up against it.
Well, Google told me it was a park. And the way they very cleverly aligned the sign
and the photos
in the photo covered up anything you could see of the cemetery. And when you got there in person, if you stood in the right place, the sign also covered everything. But then you went to, like, the actual pavilion, and I'm like, no, that's a bunch of, well, that's a backhauler thing digging a fresh one. So
yeah, that was fun.
That was weird, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, it was very interesting call to Danny. hey, Danny.
Because they got there first.
Have you seen this park? No.
Well, guess what?
Oh, and then we were like, we're gonna go. So we went to see the park to make sure that we weren't late. And Danny wasn't there yet. And I was like, oh, okay, let me call Danny and tell her what is up.
Yeah.
As a friend does.
Yep. It was fine.
Yeah, I had no problems, but it was very funny because I'm like, Danny, I don't think this is where you meant for us to be, but here we are.
Yep. I mean, it was a nice day.
It was nice day. It was a little cold, but that was okay. God. It's about to be a year.
That's time. I don't like the way it passes. Time is...
Yeah, February will be a year.
Wow.
Yep.
But it's not December yet, so it's fine. Oops. Perler beads running away.
As they do.
Just checking on dogs who are interested
How are
in
the
perler
puppers?
beads. They are good. They're a little bit pouty that I'm not, like, playing with them, but...
Oh, mood.
Oh, they're starting to play with each other. Oh, no, they're just switching up toys. Never mind.
2, 3.
So I was poking around on Spotify because I'm a big fan of the soundtrack for this movie. It's all Hans Zimmer compositions. So the official soundtrack is just all of the like the background music, which is fantastic, which I absolutely adore. But then there's also someone who's made a playlist that includes all of the other music, like the Mr. Brightside and all of the Imogene Heap songs that are in there.
I do love Mr. Brightside.
I am a big Imogene Heap fan, so
No, Mr. Brightside.
If you are someone who is on Spotify and likes to look at soundtracks and whatnot, I would absolutely recommend searching for it and then looking at it's like the second playlist that comes up. The first one is the official album, but the second playlist is the one that has the soundtrack plus the extra songs from the back. And it's very nice. So I may have
Downloaded it?
favorited that and plan to listen to that when I fall asleep tonight.
Oh, Danny, you're adorable.
It would be like watching the movie in my head, but without the movie. I needed to change up my soundtracks.
That's fair.
Plus, it is getting near the end of the year. Spotify warned me that they're going to be coming out with my 2022 playlist. I'm like, oh dear, let's see. What was I writing this year? So that is what I tend to use Spotify for, is for playlists for stories that I'm working on. And then I'll listen to those songs like on repeat while I'm writing.
Oh, that's fair.
So you can tell how long the story's been taking me by how often I've been listening to the soundtrack. But also that means that I can like send Tanya the soundtrack. Oh yes, the the dogs are throwing their toys around. Hence the squeaky squeakies. They have these I don't know what they're actually called, but they're like long hot dog type dog shapes that have squeakers in them. That is their favorite toy ever.
Squeaky. I wanted to pick up 2 of them and it only let me pick up 1.
Oh, sad times.
Yeah. I may have to switch out my tweezers.
Rawr, rawr, rawr. I wonder if they'll let me pick them up. Probably not. These two
Your doggos?
Yeah, they don't like getting picked up.
Oh.
Did you lose a bead?
Almost. It just went flying.
I am halfway-ish through my second plate.
I am not even close to done with the base.
But the base is going to be bigger.
Yeah.
I hear you.
That's why I thought it would be a good idea to start with the base.
Yeah, the biggest one, the most intimidating one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am hoping that I might get, like, the front and sides of the house done tonight. I don't know that I will, but...
I want to get at least the base done tonight. Mainly because I have to clean this shit up before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Because this is where I do my job.
Oh, so yeah, you can't just leave it.
No.
And this is not something that you can just, like, easily put away until it is actually done.
Not when you're in the middle of placing beads.
Yeah, you have to actually finish that section at least.
Well, in the base, it covers all of one and then a part of the other, almost half of the other.
Oh, wow. So yeah, you have to do a lot.
I'm going to be here for a while.
Yep.
Which is fine. I know what I'm doing. I knew what I was getting into. And then if I'm not busy with work tomorrow, I may do more afterward. I may look at the pattern a little bit tomorrow during work if I'm not busy.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see how these interlocking bits all interlock.
Did I fuck up? No.
Yeah. She says, not even knowing what you're doing. But no, you totally didn't.
No, I didn't. I wanted to make sure. You shouldn't. How did it end up blackface?
Just looking at Tanya's comment about how she's going to have Taylor Swift's new album as part of her wrap-up, even though it only came out in October.
I don't listen to Spotify, so I don't get shit like that. Yeah. Not that I have it's not that I have anything against Spotify. I pay for Apple Music, so I listen to Apple Music.
Yeah. Yeah. I do not pay for Apple Music.
Yeah.
I just didn't. It was more expensive than I was willing to pay when it first started, and
yeah.
And then I was on other things, so
yeah, it makes sense. Like, but I was just like, oh, this is a thing that I can do. Okay.
Yeah. Although I do still use Apple Music for the music that I purchase.
Yeah.
Because that's what iTunes is now, right? Just Apple Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I am an old person and I have like a bajillion CDs that I ripped to my computer because that's what we did back in the day.
Yeah, Danny, I'm not that much younger than you. That I don't
know. I tease.
That's what kills me. My father goes, you probably don't even remember before cell phones. I'm like, how old do you think I am? Like, of course I do. Fuck, I remember before texting. Like, shit.
Oh, man. You remember that stupid T9 texting?
I don't, because I didn't use it. But I know what it was. It was a pain in the ass.
But man, once you got the hang of it, you could type out messages without even looking. Because there are only 9 keys.
Nope, I never had that. Even when I did start texting, I had a race car phone that looked like the Batmobile, and it had letters in between the numbers, so you had lettered buttons. Yeah, I loved that phone. It was so cool looking.
I will say that when I started texting on a phone that had a keyboard layout,
yeah,
as opposed to a number pad, I was way slower texting than I was with the T9 because I had to like pay attention.
Well, you got so used to it.
Yeah.
But I bet if you went back to T9 now, you'd be slow as hell.
For a couple of days, but I feel like it would come back pretty quick.
One of the skills that I am the proudest of is I know how to 10 key without looking.
Ooh.
I think that's like a little bit impressive because a lot of people my age do not know how to do that. I just worked in jobs that I needed it for.
I did for a little while, but then I got into doing some other stuff where I had to make phone calls a lot, and the keys are not the same on the phone as on the keyboard. Yeah. And so I have to look now because
well, in
there's too much switching.
Yeah, and some phones aren't the same.
Yeah.
I worked in a movie rental place where we had to input the codes that were on the movies, and it was all in number form.
Yep.
Yeah. There's not a lot of people my age that could say that they worked at a movie rental place.
That is true. Oh, man, I miss the days of Blockbusters. They went to a Blockbuster in this movie.
They did go to a Blockbuster in this movie. I did not work for Blockbuster. I worked for a mom and pop shop in my hometown.
Even better.
Yes. Because then I didn't have to wear a uniform.
Nice.
Yep. Just walked in to do whatever I wanted.
Man, is it terrible that my first thought when you mention Mom and Pop is the one that Dawson worked at in Dawson's Creek?
Never watched Dawson's Creek.
Oh dear. Well, we're gonna have to add that to the list.
Oh no, I don't know if I want to.
We'll only watch, like, the first season or so.
Okay, Danny. First season?
Yep.
I don't know about that.
Oh, it is. It did not hold up as well as
I'm sure it didn't.
as one would hope.
It's a 90s sitcom. Like, Friends didn't hold up well.
It's not a sitcom.
Okay.
It is a drama.
Whatever.
But it is like a teenage drama.
Degrassi.
No, because Degrassi aged better.
Degrassi aged better?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I've never watched Degrassi, so I just know what it is.
Oh, there were so many Degrassis.
They're still making them.
Well, yeah.
But why, Danny?
Because half the cast from the original wanted jobs.
Oh, shit.
Alright, time to refill. Have some further bead ASMR.
And I barely heard the beads do anything. I just heard
Oh.
your voice distort.
Fine.
Thank you, Zoom. We are being very quiet. We've stopped talking about the movie.
We should talk more about it. Although I don't have much more to say other than I really loved it a lot.
I know you do, Danny. I know. Oh. Did I have two or only one?
Oh, I hate that feeling.
Doesn't matter. I have more white if I need to get more white. But I feel like they give you extra.
Oh, yeah.
10,000 beads, my ass.
I am missing a rock. No, they're both piled up together. Oh, they're so cute. Damn it. Damn it, damn it.
Should we talk about what we're doing next time?
Probably.
Okay. Well, we're doing this.
Forever and ever and ever and ever.
Yeah. I'm gonna hopefully get some of this done over the weekend as well. Because I would like to actually finish this before fucking Christmas.
Oh, we totally will.
Not if I don't work on it outside of the show.
Okay, fine.
And we're talking about the 1993 The Santa Claus.
With Tim Allen.
Yeah, with Tim Allen. I think the first one is the best one, but all three are okay.
But we're only watching the first one, right?
No, yeah, I didn't think we'd watch all three of them. Plus, there's now a TV show.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I fixed it. My
You
mic cord.
fixed it.
My mic
Oh.
cord caught on the one that was not heated up yet.
Uh-oh.
And flung some beads.
Oh.
So that was fun. That's what happens when I try to find where my dogs are.
Oh, I see.
I leaned over and it caught. So.
Yeah.
But yes, we're going to watch the Santa Claus and we're going to make more perler bead mistakes. Or
Not
magic.
mistakes.
I'm really excited again about the prospect of doing these for years to come. And talking about whatever crazy Christmas movies we can find.
Yeah. I know next year we're gonna watch Last Holiday.
Now, which one is that? What's...
That
Oh,
is
that's the
Queen
Queen Latifah.
Latifah. Yes.
Okay.
And LL Cool J.
Nice. They're a fun
Yeah.
combo.
Yeah, and also done in 2006.
Ah, good year for Christmas movies.
Yeah, it's a really good one, and I love Queen Latifah.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She is fantastic. Okay. Now we're getting into a section that I have to pay attention because there's gaps.
Oh, gaps.
So we'll go here.
Greg, this is your cue to start counting again.
No, no.
Except it won't really affect you because, you know, you're not reading it. Jack Frost. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh.
Do we need to add that to our list?
That no, so not the Michael Keaton one. The Michael Keaton one is sad as hell.
Oh.
But the one he's talking about is kind of like Thanksgiving. I have not seen it. I've only seen the like artwork of it on Prime.
Oh dear.
It's a horror movie.
Okay.
But stupid, like Thanksgiving.
I mean, we can do one good movie and one stupid movie next year.
Sure. I swear to God, if this movie pisses me off as much as Thanksgiving did, though,
well, we blame Greg.
We may have to drive to Greg's house.
All right.
Because I'm pretty sure the reason I had an eye twitch that night was because of that stupid movie.
Okay, I like these numbers. Also,
pie?
Now I want pie.
Pie does sound good.
Or cheesecake. Mm.
Or both.
I didn't make cheesecake this year for Thanksgiving, and it was very sad.
Did your parents come? No, your parents weren't here for Thanksgiving.
They were not. They were here for Canadian Thanksgiving, but they got in, like, the night before.
Oh.
So, we didn't... Like, we had turkey and mashed potatoes and stuff, but nothing, like, crazy big.
By the way, Greg...
She's going to yell at you.
I need your address.
That's maybe not the way to get it. By sounding threatening. I need your address.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine. I'm not going to do anything
fine.
with it.
No, why would I?
Oh dear.
But what do I know? I am just an innocent girl from Moscow.
What is that from?
That is something that E's art teacher used to, or one of E's teachers in our college used to say. And they used to quote it at me. I don't think they remember it, but it has stuck with me forever.
Huh.
But he used to go, but what do I know? I am just an innocent boy from Moscow.
That sounds suspicious. Okay.
I don't remember what the context was either, but it was just something that there have been lots of things that keep popping up in my head from college. That, lube in the bread box.
Ooh,
bunch of other things.
Thank you for the content advisory, Greg. We appreciate that warning ahead of time.
Oh no.
That may affect whether or not we actually end up watching it.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
it might
the
be one
turkey
that...
did too.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Thank you, Greg.
Maybe it'll be one that we watch first and then decide.
Discuss after.
Yeah, decide if it's one that we want to subject anyone else to.
That feels like a thing that they do in a lot of B horror movies, and I don't know why.
Yeah, because tropes and... And yeah.
And stupid tropes.
I am hoping to watch Spirited sometime this season.
Don't know what that is.
It is. Did the stream freeze?
What? No.
Okay, so it's just my computer. Cool.
Yeah.
But the important thing is that we haven't frozen on my computer.
Oh, is it the one with Ryan Reynolds? The new.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Oh, yeah, I can't watch it.
Why?
I don't have the streaming service.
Oh.
It's on Apple TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I refuse to pay for yet another streaming service.
Yep, that is reasonable. But it may
it may come to Prime for like rent or buy eventually. Because I wouldn't mind watching that, even though I absolutely hate Will Ferrell's movies.
Yeah, I'm not generally a big Will Ferrell fan, but every once in a while he's got something that I enjoy, so.
That's fair. I'm trying to think. The only Will Ferrell movie that I absolutely love is Stranger Than Fiction.
Yes, that one I loved. That was a really good one.
Yeah, that is a very good one. He just always plays these like really dumb characters. I also like Blades of Glory though. God damn it.
I have to be in the right mood to watch his stuff.
Yeah. Kind of like Adam Sandler. I don't always watch Adam Sandler stuff either.
Yeah, I tend to watch his rom-coms more than his comedies.
I do kind of like his rom-coms. Some of them are really good.
He does a very nice job when he's with Drew Barrymore.
I did fuck up. God damn it.
Oh.
It's okay. It's one move of a perler bead. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Which movie do you love?
Which what?
I'm talking to Tanya,
Musical?
who said I love that movie.
Musical with Ryan Reynolds.
I don't remember what movie we just mentioned, though.
We said lots of words.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure there's a delay between us and the chat anyway.
And also I had to refresh my stream because it was being cranky.
A butt?
Yeah. Twitch was not liking me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Damn it!
Janet?
I just flung perler beads again.
Stop doing that, Danny.
I'm trying not to.
Oh, yes. Stranger Than Fiction, a very good movie. If you have not seen it, you should definitely watch that. We should do that one sometime. I don't know what we would do for it, but... It also has Queen Latifah in it.
Oh, that's right, it does.
As Danny frantically looks for all her perler beads.
Well, because I don't want to leave them on the floor.
No, of course not. The dogs will get them.
Is there another one missing? No, there's just one there. Okay. All right.
Oh my god, I'm about to have all the beads laid.
Iron set to medium.
Oh, you're, of course, done.
Well, just this part, but there's a lot more to come.
Just this part, DB. Me.
Look, there's a lot more to go.
I'm just giving you shit. I did pick the biggest piece.
I was gonna say, you're
to work
a
on.
big spot.
Yeah.
Alright, so, reading the instructions.
No, Danny, you need an adult.
Well, I am an adult.
I need an adultier adult. Greg!
I have placed my pegboard on a flat, heat-safe surface. Well, it's heat-safe-ish.
Oh, is that a thing you're supposed to do? I'm not doing that. It's gonna be on this desk.
I mean, I got a pad on my desk. It's fine.
I don't have a pad on my desk. Is this gonna be a problem?
Nah. Set iron to medium. Place ironing paper over beads and pegboard. Using a circular motion, iron for 10 to 20 seconds. Do not press down on the iron. When ironed properly, beads will still have an open center.
Oh, they're supposed to have the open center?
Yep.
I did not know that. I like them better when they're close-centered, but that's fair, I
But for
guess.
this one, you're going to have to make sure that they're open because you're going to have the little bits that go through to stick them together.
No, just the places that have those holes that we made.
Right. But
Yeah.
if you fuse them flat enough that there are no
Oh,
holes, those will be
yeah,
too
yeah, yeah.
small.
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I get what you're putting down.
Get what I'm putting down.
We're just going back to the 90s with all the words. Dog. Ugh.
Right.
Speaking of the 90s, did you hear that the Green Power Ranger passed away?
I did.
Made me sad. That was the first show I was obsessed with, and I'm sure Tommy was one of my favies. Do, 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 do.
I didn't see a lot of Power Rangers, except when I was babysitting.
Right, because it was done in 93, and by that point you were like 24.
Shut up, child.
You love me.
It's the only reason I'm not over there kicking your ass.
I mean, you could still come kick my ass. You just have to lift your leg real high.
You're not wrong.
Are we a distraction, Greg? I feel like we might be a distraction.
Also, I need to remember to write my pattern up tonight because I promised I would have it out yesterday and I did not.
And you lied to us?
Well, no, I just was wrong.
To me.
I didn't lie. I was just incorrect.
I don't think I need to do the center things, do I?
What center things?
Well, so my pattern has things to fill into the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't have to do those.
You don't
right
have
now.
To. It is designed to make most efficient use of your time and pegboarding, so that you can like iron them all at once.
Yeah, but I'm sitting here looking at this going, I want to have this one done before the end of the stream, and we have less, like 15 minutes or 20 minutes kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I might as well just do. Does this fit? Okay, good. It does fit the whole fucking thing. Could you imagine? We gave you this paper and it does not fit.
Yeah, that would not be cool.
Okay, this is going to be a lot of fun. You guys are going to be lifted up. You'll get to see my background. Sorry.
No, it's cool. I'm trying to get all my beads to fuse.
This is how we have to do it because the plugin is underneath the monitor.
Aha.
Okay, now that is on and we wait. And I'll lower it back down. Ooh, I'll lower it back down a little bit. It's a little close to the iron.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Oh.
Oh, yeah. He'll mute us if he needs to. It's fine.
You're writing your pattern. Should I start yelling out numbers?
No, you need to yell at things like knit 1, purl 2.
Knit 5, purl 9.
Slip, slip, knit. Slip, slip, knit.
Knit through the back loop.
Oh, fucking knit through the back loop.
Fucking hate that one. Time to beat up the knitter that made that. No! Color bead. Wah! Share all the numbers, the instructions about how to do 2x2 cable.
2x2 cables. I like 2x2 cables.
What are 2x2 cables? I've not gotten to cables yet.
It's a cable cross, so you cross 2 over the front. Or 2 over the back, depending on
We're not there yet. I don't cable yet.
We should teach you to cable. Cabling's cool.
Danny, I barely know how to knit. The socks are not going well.
Oh.
I fucked up. I don't know, take it out probably.
No. It'll be okay.
No. DB knitted a whole row the wrong direction.
How? Okay.
Instead of crossing over to the next set of needles, I just went back the way I came because it had been so long that I hadn't done it.
Oh. Oops.
Is this warm yet? Not really. Gently tap the iron before you burn yourself.
Wait, are those instructions somewhere, or are you just doing that?
That's DB instructions.
Oh, okay.
Perler would get into so much trouble if they said that.
Well, yeah.
Tap the iron gently to see if it's hot enough.
That's why I was wondering. What the hell?
If your finger is blistering, it's hot enough. Woo. Yep, that's warm enough. Who's messaging me? Greg!
I had a rando send me a friend request. I'm going to deny that.
Oh no. Destroy them.
Nah, just ignore them.
I mean, destroying them is also a possibility.
I mean, I suppose, but it's a lot more work.
A lot more fun.
I'm lazy.
That's fair. Since I started streaming, I have a whole bunch of people popping up going, do you need artwork done? I was like, if I did, I'd reach out. Oh gosh, there's a giant hole in this one. I now realize why they put things inside of it.
Oh, that's probably going to make it easier to iron too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay. We'll just do it in sections, you know? How small are the holes supposed to get?
I don't know. Smaller than this section is, because I tried pulling up the paper and all the beads fell off. It's not fused enough.
Oh, shit. Me and my baby iron. Baby's first iron.
Hey, if it works, man.
Yeah. Danny, I'm also going to need you to send me your address.
Again? I can do that.
And your mama.
I can do that
well,
too.
Honey, I don't remember to put people's addresses in a place that I'll remember them. Ooh, the fusion paper.
I need a heavy book. Crap.
Fuck. Come on, guys.
Pardon me. I'll be right back. I've got to find a heavy book.
Oh, no!
I'm not going far. I just can't hear you.
No.
But I've got a box over here that looks like it might be heavy.
Fuck.
I got a heavy box. It'll work.
I don't know what. Oh, man. No.
It's not a book, but it works the same way.
Shit.
Uh-oh, what you doing?
My beads fell off.
Oh.
Fucking. Now I realize why I don't like perler bead projects.
Because they break.
Because they don't want to fuse.
Yeah. Bye, Tanya. Thanks for hanging out. No injuries so far. She says, hopefully.
Bye, Tanya. Sorry. I'm stressing. You guys all, like, I don't know, fuse together already and stop lifting like a... You're not fusing at all. Why aren't you fusing?
I don't know. Mine took forever this time, too.
I feel like I've been doing this for 20 minutes or 20 seconds already.
Oh, yeah, it was way more than 20 seconds for mine.
Like, I'm trying to do sections at a time, too. Like, there's not like a wrong side to do this paper, is there?
I didn't think so, but maybe.
Okay.
Damn it, there's one that fell off the corner.
That's what I had. Oh, there's another one that fell off. I'll have to get that before I fuse that section down.
Stupid edges.
Right? This sucks.
Forgot how frustrating this bit can be.
Oh my god.
Okay. Now you, cool.
Let me get that. Did that bead fall too? There it is. I found it. Well, come here.
Box on top of it. Try not to burn anything. Oh. Let's fetch another piece of paper. Because I have the one from the other one.
They are not fusing together. What the heck?
Okay. Ah, yeah, this is the fun part where people just watch us. Not even all of us, just parts of us. As I try to get back into the
Sorry.
picture. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
I don't want all those holes to close, but like, trying to get this shit to fuse together.
Mm-hmm.
My least favorite thing is sometimes it feels like the beads aren't on the board correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, god damn it.
I can't tell where the hot spots on my iron are. But
Right?
definitely some. But if I could tell where they were, then I could aim them at the right spots that need the extra fusion.
Exactly. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's warm.
You, one bead over there, need to fuse, please.
Also, I feel like when they say do it in a circular motion, I feel like that does not help.
No, it feels like everything's just shifting.
Yeah.
We really should have just waited and had an adult do this for us.
Mm. Well, bad thing is I don't have an adult in this house that does crafts.
Yeah, but do you have an adult who does laundry?
No one irons in my house, Danny.
Oh, okay.
Who needs to iron?
I grew up in a military house.
Okay, that's fair. But, like, Mom and I work from home. Like, we don't even have to iron now. I could go to work looking like a rat, and I usually do. on, baby. Come on, baby. I also kind of wish that this paper was more clear.
Yeah.
Because then I could see better.
Okay, at least I can see the 2 spots that need more ironing.
That side looks good. So we're going to work on this. Oh, God. So when you do the bottom stand, Danny, sometimes the little pegboards do not want to lay evenly with each other. So you get some raises.
Yeah. I'm noticing that mine seems to be bowing in the center.
Yeah. Is this fused together? No, they're not. Bastards.
Damn it.
That's fair. Knitting Daddy. Reg. If that is your real name.
As far as the internet knows, it is.
It just makes me feel weird that his name is Knitting Daddy.
Okay.
I don't call my own father Daddy. Ow!
Ow? Did you burn yourself? Daddy's here. Yep.
Yes, I did burn myself, Danny. Have you met me?
Can help you.
What?
Please try not to do that much.
I'm trying not to. Hey, listen, nothing I own has ever given me 3rd-degree burns.
Okay. Cool.
Unlike some people we know. Your hot glue gun from hell, honey. The one that you stole from Satan himself, because that's the only reason it would get that hot.
I don't know that it gave me 3rd-degree burns.
Okay. It's giving you bad burns, though.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
Jesus. This is not going well, Danny. I don't know why it's not fusing.
Well, maybe we should continue our trial and error off air.
No.
Satan's hot glue gun. Yep, that's an excellent band name.
It's my post-punk band name.
I don't know how to make that one bead. One bead doesn't want to fuse on the edge.
Right? And it's always the edge.
Of course.
I'm about to get Satan's hot glue gun out. Because even then, you can just use the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Sash must have gone to bed. Because he's not
Sash
commenting.
must have, yeah.
It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
All right, folks. It is 9 o'clock, or 2 minutes to 9. We're going to start wrapping this up.
Are we?
Yes, because we end at 9.
That's what she said.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening. Leave me alone. I've been in a rightful mood. I feel like I owe you an apology for my sass.
No, it's been fantastic. We like the sassy DB.
I don't think we do.
We adore the sassy DB. So yes, you can find us here in 2 weeks' time when we will be talking about the movie The Santa Claus with Tim Allen from 2006. We will be... Not 2006? No, sorry.
No!
Last Holiday was from 2006. Sorry. Next year's movie will be from 2006. the Santa Claus with Tim Allen from, I don't know, sometime
93.
93. Oy.
I was 2.
All right, child. Good thing Tanya's done. She'd beat us up for this.
I know how old I am. I know.
We will also be working on this epic perler bead thing. Maybe?
Yeah, apparently. For the next 600 years. Because nothing fuses together.
It's fine. It's fine. It'll all be fine in the end. We'll make it work.
I know it told me not to hold it here, but I'm going to hold it here.
I'm going to press.
I'm going to press, Perler. We're going to have words. Why don't your shit work?
If you want to find us in between stuff, we are online. We've got, if Twitter even still is a thing anymore, we're at Crafty_Pretty on Twitter, and we're at That's Pretty Crafty on Instagram. We're also individually on the interwebs. I am around as at Danielle Lenoir, and DB is at Deebles_Todd.
Yes.
And you can find us hanging out in the Majestic Goose Discord. We do have a channel there for this lovely stream. Yeah.
I never post any pictures of my projects, so don't get your hopes up, fellers.
Ooh, and here's my finished friendship bracelet from last time.
Where is mine, you may be asking? It's in the trash can at my girlfriend's house, where